Hi Aries, this is your forecast for the month of May 2018. This is a general reading for Aries Sun, Aries Rising, or Aries Moon. For a more rounded overview, please watch your rising and moon sign as well. Now, the third week, there's fire energy. This could very well be you, or perhaps another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, or just the traits of this night. Now, some of you, you're trying to gain an advantage again through expanding yourself. Maybe you're doing some business travel. Maybe you're trying to beat out the competition, or you're fighting off an adversary, or trying to overcome some challenge. So you could be involved in some negotiations this week. But there's a definite focus on being an individualist, perhaps enterprising, revolutionary. Maybe you are doing something entrepreneurial. Now, this energy is very different than the night of the first week. The night in the beginning of the month is slow moving. He's steady. He doesn't want to get out of his lane. He wants to go with the tried and true. This is a week, though, where you may be trying to gain an advantage by pushing something ahead, by taking a risk, a gamble. Or perhaps there could be issues where somebody doesn't want to commit. So, you're trying to gain an advantage, you're not on sure footing, and there are issues where somebody wants something to move slowly, they want a commitment, they want something reliable, and the other person is not sure they want to commit or settle down. They just want to have fun, or they want to seek adventure. Or perhaps, something is taking so long, and initially somebody was very motivated, passionate, excited, and then that fizzled out. And, they're now looking at the next shiny object in front of them. It could be that this is a week where you're trying to make some progress and grow your income or your security by taking on a challenge. This is a knight who loves that. He's impetuous. So maybe something was slow moving. You were working out the details. You were trying to gain an advantage. And now this week you're working on a new project. You're on a mission. You're facilitating something somehow. Now, you could still be, trying to stand up for your cause. You're on a crusade. You're on a mission. Some of you, you're trying to gain an advantage with your income through perhaps a social service of some sort, or again, connecting to people with finances, perhaps a stockbroker or a marketer. You're doing some planning. Maybe you're running a business campaign of some sort. Could be that you're getting some counseling or giving that. You are promoting something. You're selling some kind of an idea this week. And this is a high energy week with a lot of coming and going. So it could be you're very busy, a lot of things to contend with. Again, maybe you're traveling. You're dealing with fast-paced situations. For some of you, there's a removal of sorts. Maybe you're changing your residence, or you're departing from something. Now, negatively, this is somebody who's a liar. This is the opportunist. They're charming. This is somebody very fiery, very flirty, a lot of sexual attraction going on, but they're untrustworthy. In fact, this is the night that's most likely to go with that one-night stand. He can be very promiscuous. Now, he knows how to show the other person a good time. He attracts attention. He likes it. He can be very generous, but don't think for 1 minute that he doesn't have his own personal interest in mind, because he knows exactly how to look out for himself. And in fact, he can be selfish. And when he sets his mind on something, he can also be very determined, very persevering. But it's about his goal, and he's not one that you're going to get over on very easily. He's not fooled by others. And if this is about a relationship, this is somebody who wants that relationship on their terms. They don't want you challenging them. So he's having to learn lessons of equality, equal give and take in a partnership. So this could be a week where things are moving quickly. something was slow, you're trying to gain an advantage, push it along, and you could suddenly begin or end something. It could be a romance, a relationship, a project, whatever it is. You suddenly either begin or end it. Or there's something being presented to you. Maybe somebody asks you out or put an offer and you weren't looking for it, but you're like, okay, let's go with it. Or vice versa. Maybe you surprise yourself. You step out there and before you know it, you're saying some words and in your mind you're like, where did that come from? You're making the invitation. So maybe you're partnering up with somebody. Could be somebody you've been with before, could be somebody, new, but you have to be careful because this is a week of impetuousness, being impulsive, and you may be tempted to take a risk that you later regret. But this is a week of revelations. You're gaining some kind of new perspective because of new information that's arriving. You're having a better understanding of yourself. Or again, you're getting off that Knight of Pentacles horse and you're becoming more original. You're thinking outside of the box. Now there's a rush for something. Now, this is a week where your intuition is very strong. It's taking off. And yet, something is going on with the timing. It could be something was moving slowly. You were trying to speed it up. You thought it was gonna, you had it in the bag. And lo and behold, this week it falls through. Or the opposite. You were dragging your feet because you didn't put a lot of stock in it. And then this week, it explodes. It's a success for you. So something is off about the timing this week. Now, negatively, if you're in defense mode, people are coming at you. This could be a very disruptive week where you're dealing with some disputes, some arguments. Maybe you even become estranged from other people. There's a break in the relationship. If this is centered around money, maybe somebody didn't pay a loan back, or there's some unexpected changes, or some frustrations, maybe some issues surrounding money, borrowing, loaning, dishonesty. Something is going on that is creating a disruption.